Hi guys, welcome. I'm going to be working on my fee look. I'm going to try to get it done by Friday of next week. Welcome. I'm going to try to pull up comments here. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hi Miss Bell. Hi DJ. Hi Star. How are you guys? Hi Joan. Hi Marty. Hi Passion Art. How are you? Let me give you a blue jacket. How are you doing? Hi Stephanie. Anybody that doesn't have a blue jacket right now, I'm adding. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, those puzzles were fun, weren't they? Man, you guys got those puzzles done fast. How many did you complete? Hi, Tina. What's everybody up to? Can you guys see my painting good? I'm just going to work right in here. I don't really have any set place. I'm kind of like all over the map. Yeah, the lily one. I was trying to add a thumbnail, but I did not have the picture stored on my iPad, so I just didn't do a thumbnail. You guys get to actually watch me load a glue dot if you've never. These are the 3mm glue dots. It says right here they're 3mm, and usually one of them is too much. I'm trying to show. You can't really see it, but I'm going to tear it in half because one is just a little too much for the end of my pin. So I also have a pair of scissors here to trim it off if I need. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not really organized on this one because I just want to like get into it and start moving around. And I feel like if I put some release papers on it, it would kind of like slow me down. I don't know why. It just feels better to not have any release papers on this one. Scully! Hey, Scully! I hope I'm not missing anybody. Okay, I'm just dirtying it up a little bit. Okay, I got my glue dot in there pretty good. And then I'm just using my Firefly tray. It says Inferno Mini. It's a small one. I like it because it's smaller and it doesn't hurt my hand. Also, I probably shouldn't have the canvas like this because I need to be able to see the symbols. There. I don't know why my phone keeps timing out. Miss Bell, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you for that. Oh, I hearted it. I wish I could play music in the background of my lives, but also I've been doing a lot of completing. I've got 2 complete. I haven't done a video on it yet, but I'm trying to do like completing. Aww. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna get into this. I hope you guys can see it really well. Okay. I don't know. There's no wind today. You know what that means? That means I can have a fire in my fireplace, because for some reason every time there's wind I can't have a fire in my fireplace, or my house will fill up with smoke. So I love those puzzles, Joan. They're fun. It's easy to get lost in time in your puzzles. Aww. If you guys hear this squeaking, it's because my dog is a little obsessive with her squeaky toy. I swear she's trying to communicate with me through that squeaky toy. Need to look at my phone. Hey Wolf, how are you? I'm gonna try to turn my phone. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to be able to see the chat is all. You guys think I could get this done by Friday? Yeah, just I'm gonna try to pay attention to the chat while I dive and paint. So my husband had to work today, and I just I thought, well, he's home. Actually, he's not home right now, but he got home from work and cleared some drifts out of the driveway, and then he just ran to town to get the kids some dinner, and I'm just making us some Italian meatballs for dinner. You're no good at multi-placing, Star? I think with me, it just came with practice. It seemed like it just came with practice. And now I've been trying to get a 10 placer, but every time I go on there and see that they're restocked, it's like they're sold out the second they're restocked. It's kind of annoying. But like this is a 6 placer. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It used to. I had to really, really practice. You're struggling with a 3 placer? It does take time. I didn't get it right away. Like especially with squares. I had to really practice with squares, but now it's almost like I can't get through a canvas without multi-placing. And I'll just, even if there's a bunch of singles, I'll fill my pen up like this. I'll put 6 in it, and then I'll just go around and peck at them. There's one there, one there. That's just kind of how I do it now. It's like I just fill my multi-placer up and go. Like I said, if you guys hear the dog in the background, they're being ornery. Okay. Okay, Joan. So much confetti, yeah. Yeah, that's That painting is going to be beautiful, though. My putty needs to be straightened out. Did you get her cookies, Wolf? Did you get Miss Bell's cookies? You're dumping trays? What do you mean, DJ? You mean like kidding down kind of a thing? Like dumping them? Oh, you spill your drills? Oh, yeah. I know that's a pain. I do that times two. Sometimes I just, some days are like a bad case of the dropsies, and gravity is very, very strong on some days. Just not good. Oh, chat at the same time? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I wish I would have done a thumbnail on here so you guys could see what I'm working on. But I can pull it up and show you. I want to learn how to do the screen sharing, like where you're, on camera and you're live and you do screen sharing. I want to learn how to do that. I don't think I have the right kind of camera. I'd probably have to find a camera that can hook to my laptop and do it that way. But the camera that I have won't work for it. My dog is just going nuts with her squeaker. It's hilarious. You guys have to tell me if it's annoying, and I'll have my daughter take the squeaker away from her. You might not be able to hear it. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that one didn't place well. But no worries, okay. Yeah, and you know what? She's so dramatic. She is the most dramatic drama queen of a dog I've ever had. So if you take it away from her and you hide it, she knows where you hide it. I swear she can smell that thing, and the kids hide it on top of the fridge, and she'll sit at the fridge and pout until she gets it back. And it's just like, oh, she likes ice, so I always think she wants ice out of the ice cube maker, and it's actually the bone that's on top of the fridge that she wants that instead. It's really funny. It's a squeaky bone. She sleeps with it in her mouth. She constantly has that bone hanging out of her mouth. It is hilarious. Yeah, she's a funny girl. I worked on this until about 1 a.m. last night. So I worked on it from the time we finished the live with Joan all the way till about 1 a.m. after dinner. I just kept going and got from about here, I think where we left off last night, I was about here, so all this is new. What's everybody up to? You know, you guys really make my heart warm because I know that you could be anywhere and you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate it. And I hope you're diamond painting or crafting or something. You know, cleaning, cooking, doing whatever you gotta do. Oh, I didn't turn down the... I need to change the volume. There. Hopefully my husband doesn't try to call. But if he does, I'll see it. You're working on your commission piece. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this doesn't want to let go of the drills. It's still too sticky. I gotta make it dirtier. My daughter is, I think she's reading a book, and my son is playing Minecraft. And my husband went to town to get them, they wanted food from the Mexican restaurant, so that's what they're having. And I'm having Italian meatballs. Gosh, these hot flashes are killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. I swear, I'm gonna burst into flames. Turn on the waterworks. Here comes the sweating. Yuck, Wolf. What's yuck? Mexican food or meatballs? You're a wolf. You're supposed to like meatballs. I did not leave or go anywhere. I'm not exciting. I didn't really do much today. I did chores, a few chores, laundry. That's always fun. Because, you know, folding laundry is the best thing ever. You don't like Mexican food? Well, oh boy. I know it's not milk and cookies, but I have a lot of like ideas for videos. So I've been running things, kind of mulling things over in my head, like how to communicate certain things. That's as much fun as emptying the dishwasher. That's what kids do. I don't let them fold laundry because I have a special way that I fold stuff. I know that sounds really weird, but that's their chore. They switch off every other day, my daughter and Jace, my youngest. And Gavin's usually at work, so I don't usually, you know, bother him with too many chores around the house. But like yesterday, we had the day, I think it was the day before yesterday, we had a bunch of snow in the attic from the way it was so cold and the snow was blowing around like a powder. So it blew up into the vents in the attic. So they were up in the attic all day cleaning out all of the snow. So he kind of, you know, when there's stuff around the house that needs to be done, that's what he helps with. So I don't know how to turn that down. I could have swore that I turned down the. Don't want that on. Maybe that'll work. Yes, very specifically, and I haven't really shown them how I do it, but it's funny because my husband's funny about it too. Like how to fold the laundry, how to fold the jeans, the towels. And so I'm usually the one that does that chore, but yeah, the dishwasher, I leave that up to them. And then they rotate, so one will do the dishes and the other will sweep and vacuum. So they rotate every other day. But it just kind of helps keep things picked up. I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever raised teenagers, you know messes follow them. My son, my 16-year-old, he has a nasty habit of, he gets something out, he just leaves it out, he walks away from it. I'm like, dude, put it away. He happily puts it away, but he is really bad. He like leaves stuff out all the time. They're experts at messes. My 31-year-old, my oldest daughter, she had this crazy ability to not move from the place she was sitting all day, but yet gather a mess around her, like all the way around her. Like, how'd you get up and even get that stuff? I didn't even see you move. I don't know how you did that. Like, it's just like magic. Messes just appear. That was when she was 18. She was 17, 18. I don't know how she did it. Maybe she had the kids bring her stuff because the kids were babies. Refold. DJ, I do that. So when my daughter folds laundry, and I know she means to help, she's almost 15, and she means to help, I take the laundry that she folds and I refold it in my room secretly. I don't tell anybody. You'll do chores if I have a really good chocolate chip cookie recipe. I am really good at making chocolate chip cookies. But I haven't been baking because I haven't been eating any sugar. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden they appear, and so does like a huge mess. The clothes, the food, the dirty dishes. I just don't know how they do it. But aside from that, they're kids, and I think that's their job. The washer and dryer machine when it. Yeah. Yeah, and another thing, no sugar. Grr. Yeah, I have, my husband has this thing with wrinkles. He hates clothes that are wrinkled, so I have to be kind of like on top of it when the laundry gets done to get it right out and fold it right away, or it'll get wrinkled and then he'll make me rewash it. Make me. No, that sounds like a mischild. Okay, he'll just be like, I'm not wearing this, it needs to be rewashed. And then yeah, I just try to remember to get the stuff out right away so that I can get it folded before it gets wrinkles in it. fold right out of the dryer, and then you don't have to worry about it. You couldn't do no sugar, DJ? It's taken me a while to get there. It's taken me a long while. It's not something that's really easily done overnight. Here's another thing my retriever does, Coda. She thinks she needs to get drinks out of the bathtub. So she'll jump in the bathtub and sit there and wait for me to turn it on so that she can get drinks out of the faucet in the bathtub. I don't know why she does that. I don't know. Maybe it's because I let her do it when I give her a bath. I don't know. I have no idea. No Pepsi, no hot tea. I drink hot tea, just no sugar, no honey, nothing in it. My husband drinks a teaspoon of honey in his, but no, I like, yeah, I do like a lot of teas, but I don't put sugar in them. It's better than drinking. I know she never has done that. She's never drank out of the toilet. But she loves to just, she'll stand in that bathtub and wait for someone to turn on that faucet. Yeah, okay, so you like Heidi coffee or Heidi tea. That's what my mom called it, Heidi tea. He might be a little bit spoiled. You probably are right, Wolf. He lived on his own for several years, for about 10 years when he worked in Colorado. And so he got used to like doing things his own way. And that's kind of how it stayed. So I just know how he likes his laundry folded, how he likes to eat at a specific time. He's been doing this diet for health reasons. He's been doing this diet with me. So, yeah, I mean, you don't want to let yourself get hungry or you make poor food decisions. So I try to always have a food already prepared, ready to just warm up and go for like his work and stuff. I don't make his lunches or anything, but I make sure that he has food to make lunch. English style, yeah, English style is good. English tea, yes, breakfast. And I'm a coffee drinker. I love coffee. So I do like breakfast blend. I don't like it dark. It has to be like a medium roast. And I don't like light roast because it's not quite enough. But I don't drink sugar in that either. I use heavy whipping cream. That's it. So I take the milk frother and I froth the heavy whipping cream until it's thick, like a whipped cream, and I put that in my coffee. Right on top. It's really good. But I don't put any sweetener in it. You like iced coffee, DJ? You just eat when you get hungry, yeah. See, I don't know that style of eating. I would just snack. I would just start snacking and snack and snack and snack, and then I start noticing that my pain level increases, and I start getting headaches again, and so. Iced coffee, okay. A lot of things. My mom likes that Coffee Mate creamer, but I'm allergic to it. They put something in it, it makes me break out in hives. So I just do heavy whipping cream. Yeah, whipped cream. It's not sweet heavy whipping cream. It's just heavy whipping cream out of the container turned into a thick cream. Yeah. It's so good. KK! Hi, KK. What's up? Somebody else crafting? Doing any kind of crafts? Oh, this is the first time I've actually, like, when I was live with Joan yesterday, I was just live on her channel. I wasn't live on my own. So it's been, I think I went live not this Friday, but the Friday before. That was the last time I went live. It hasn't really been a set schedule because I never know what I'm going to be doing. And this is usually about the time that I'm either making dinner or sitting down to eat dinner. So it's always hard. And I understand when other people are having, dinner time. You don't, I mean, even if you want to make dinner, I mean, you can just work and lurk, That's what I do. Sometimes I can't just mention in the chat that I'm there, so I just do what I gotta do and put my earpiece in and listen. Can you guys hear the popping? I like that sound. Some people don't like that sound of popping. You haven't figured out how to do lives yet? You're gonna sew something, KK. Ooh. We'll see what you come up with. Yeah. Sounds like fun. I haven't got my sewing machine out for a few months. I need to get it back out. There's some linen that I need to serge the edges on before I start stitching on it because I don't like it when the edges fray. So I need to serge the edges on some of my linen before I start stitching on it. Retired Red, hi! Here, let me give you a blue jacket. How are you? What's going on? You got a blue jacket. Your broadcast is trying to visit me. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. I wonder if the dogs are getting into something. Jace just said, "What are you doing?" I think he's yelling at the dog. Or he's playing with them. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad you came in to say hi. It makes me happy. I am bound and determined. We'll see if I can accomplish it to get this diamond painting done by Friday because a new one is on the horizon and I don't want to have. I've been working on completions. So hopefully I can get this done. Parents practice for the kids. Yeah. You guys have to tell me if my head gets in the frame because I kind of have my iPad up above from a different angle so that I can kind of get closer to the canvas because typically I work pretty close to the canvas. Get into something sweet. Oh, you'll get into anything sweet. Oh, I'm sure that Coda would too. She'd probably join you. She'd be like, hey, I know where the snacks are. I'll show you. I have never, I mean, my Chihuahua is pretty smart, but honestly, I have never met a breed of dog that is as smart as this English cream retriever that I have. I have had a lot of dogs, And she, other than I had a black lab pit bull, and he was really smart, but like you can't even spell anything around my Chihuahua. He knows what you're, if you say G-O, he's at the door. He knows what G-O means. He can spell go. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that's how I feel, Red. I've gotten 2 completions and I want to get at least 3 more by the end of the week, but we'll see. We'll see how I do. I don't know. I'm going to try. I have 2 that are about half done. They're a little bit smaller that I think I can complete. One's got a lot of confetti in it though. But I think I have 7, 8. I think I have 8 whips right now. Just diamond painting whips. That's not including my cross stitch, because that brings it way up if I'm talking about my cross stitch too. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you care if I mean, is it not something that's really up your alley, or are you interested in like stitching? Like if I were to do stitching videos? I mean, some people just, they just want to diamond paint. I actually like watching stitching videos up close. I think they're kind of something about them that's really, I like hearing the thread pass through the linen. But I mean, I guess Reese's. Come running for Reese's. Yeah. Yeah, some breeds are extremely intelligent. It's almost scary. Like she knows what words are. She's barely over a year and she knows, like, I don't know. It's kind of scary how smart some of these dogs are. Yeah. Oh, really, DJ? Huh. Interesting. I have one that I just got that I want to start, but I have so many. It's a counted. It's a full. Oh my gosh, there goes my phone. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't blast your ears. That was a telemarketer on a Saturday evening? Wow. That's not cool. I have one. It's a counted, it's a full cross stitch, so it's not like just a few little parts. I'll show you it. And you can tell me, where did I put it? There it is. It is pretty big, and I don't know. Like you'd have to see it. It's a gold collection, Luca S, and it's called Balloons Over Sunset Cove, and it's a full stitch. I don't even know how big it is. Let's see. It says 42 by 34 centimeters. The inches is 16.67 by 13.33 inches. And it's full stitch. Counted. Yeah, it is counted. I found it on Amazon. I actually was watching a cross stitch channel on YouTube, and I'm like, that is a gorgeous cross stitch. So it's like a heaven and earth design where it's full. It would take probably a couple of years to do it. You're just doing the printed one? See, I have, uh, I love the printed canvases so much because it reminds me of diamond painting, except you're using thread. So it's just, instead of painting with diamonds, you're painting with thread. And it's stamped so you don't have to worry about putting the wrong stitch in the wrong place. And I love those. And I think I have 3 of those going right now. And then 2 beaded cross stitch. So I think I'm with you, Tita, on that. A lot of times I would much rather do a printed. Miho's craft room. No. Okay. I have been watching, I do watch Lovecraft Forever because she's always going. She's always doing something interesting. No. Yeah. I usually do 11 or 14. Usually. I do like the 16 count, but I do have to get kind of a little bit, use my glasses and get a little bit more up close and personal with those. Oh, that's cool, DJ. See, that's the thing is I want to get some complete so I can hang them up because they're so pretty. And it's such an accomplishment to finish one. You should, DJ. You should do a short of it. Yep. Your magnifier, yep. I have 2 magnifying lit up lamps. One I keep on one side of the couch and one I keep on the other because I never know who's going to be sitting in one of my spots because we have a sectional, but it seems like there's just not enough room for all the kids and the dogs. So I never know who's going to be sitting in my spot. So I have one on one side of the couch and one on the other. And yeah, I just kind of drag my stitchy stand around with me wherever I want to go. Sometimes I bring it in here and I just stitch on in the camera in here. Oh, beautiful wolf diamond painting. Wolf. There is one on Diamond Art Club that's absolutely gorgeous. I have my ones that are like 11, they're kind of stiff and I don't like to hold those Adas, so I put those in Q snaps. Some of them are in scroll frames, but if it's linen and it's really soft, I stitch in hand. I started one night before last and it was something I got from, it's a special thing they put on every year called Jingle Ball. And it's a special kit just from that, so it's not released into the general public. It was only released during the Jingle Ball, and that's the only place you could buy it. And I started that one night before last, a couple nights ago. And that one, it's called Winter Moth by Blue Flower. By the Blue Flower. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I just think it's gorgeous. So I started that one in hand. So if it's soft linen in hand, if it's crunchy Ada, I always put it in a Q snap or a scroll frame because I don't like to hold crunchy Ada. You have a stand magnifier. Oh, you order a stand magnifier. Okay. Mine is, it's called Alt-Light. Oh, yeah, sentimental value, definitely. That kind of stuff is just, irreplaceable. That's so cool. Oh, thank you for adding that link in there, Tita. Cool. Okay, I'm going to grab it real quick so that I'll subscribe so that I can have that when I'm done with this live. Definitely. I just lost my chat. What is going on here? Okay. There. Hi, how are you, Dee? Thank you for coming in. I know. It's addictive, isn't it? I know. Yeah, I like that popping sound if I can get that. It's because I have a glue dot and I seem to get the popping sound better if I have a glue dot. I can make it not do it too, but I can make it do it really loud. Oh, Tita, okay. Have a good evening. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Retired Red, for connecting with everybody. You had to go, Wolf? I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, Wolf. I'll see you later. Yeah, thank you so much for all you guys connect in the chat. That's why I make you guys blue, so you guys can all connect with each other, support each other in this amazing community. You gotta go, Stephanie. Okay. Yeah, I might be live for a little while yet. I kind of wanted to get a little bit done, but I'm not going to, once I'm off of here, I'm not going to stop working on it. I'm going to keep going. Keep going until I... Oh, Echo's having a party. Oh, yeah. Stop in and see Echo. That's so cool. I'm not very good at planning around people's lives. I don't go live very often, so sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna go live and see what happens, you know? And this, for a while, I was just going live on the YouTube platform, but this time, the last few times, I've just gone live on StreamYard. I feel like if I go live on YouTube, I get a lot more trolls, and when I go live on StreamYard, it's not the case, and I don't know why that is. It's kind of strange. I get a lot more trolls when I go live on YouTube, though, through the YouTube app. Which, I don't know, sometimes the trolls kind of crack me up. Oh, it's Echo's birthday! How cool! I did not know it was Echo's birthday. Sometimes you have to forgive me. I feel like sometimes I live under a rock and I don't keep up. And I feel like it's because I have so much going on around me that I can't keep up with everything. Like I'm trying to do social media and then I'm trying to keep up with all my friends and I have to run the house and, you know, be a mom and just so many things going on at the farm life, all that. You don't have StreamYard, DJ? It really is basically all about just setting up your account, and then you link your I know you have a problem with tech. I get it, because I didn't understand it until I actually did it a few times. But if you are going to be on someone else's StreamYard or stream and they're using StreamYard, you have to download the StreamYard app on your phone or your device, and then you can go live with them. And then you just, if you want to go live, you link your YouTube to your StreamYard through your Google account, through your Gmail, and it just links. You can, yeah, but you can do it free too. You get 20 hours a month for free. So yeah, you don't have to pay for it. It's just there's some things that are added on when you do pay for it. But you can go live through YouTube also. And you can have one person join you, but I've never done that, so I'm not sure how to do that through YouTube. But you just click the add button and you can start a live right there through YouTube. It's just there are more trolls doing it that way. That's what I've noticed. Also, going live Friday night, Saturday night, there's more trolls then. But if it's earlier in the day, like Monday through Thursday, say, earlier in the day, there's not as many. It's like the trolls are the kids and they're bored when they're not in school. Maybe it's just a theory, but I swear that's what I've noticed. Yeah. Yep. StreamYard, you get 20 hours for free a month. You just set up with your Gmail that's connected to your YouTube, and you can go live through StreamYard. But you can also go live through YouTube. You just have to be okay with trolls and kind of, I don't know. I don't take them serious. And you always have that freedom and luxury to say, nope, see ya. And remove them, you know? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yes. You all are mods on mine. Every one of you. You're blue, you're a mod. You can have standard or master, I believe is how it is. Let me see. Yeah. So you just like, when someone comes in and they're not blue, that's what I do. I just hold their name down in the chat. If they say hi, you hold their name down, and then it gives you an option to add as a standard mod. And that's just how I do it. That's how you add a mod. And so you can have moderators during your live that are like the master moderator, and they can actually remove people. So, but you want to make sure it's somebody that you trust and know they won't mess your channel up, because sometimes they can do that. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, you have mods on here that you know that they come and watch your videos and you trust them and you get to know them, like you get to know them outside of YouTube, like on Facebook and stuff like that. It's nice when they come into your channel and they are mod, they'll watch over, you know, watch over you while you're live. Don't let me. Yeah. Don't let KK be a mod. Oh, you're funny. KK's like, I ain't putting up with nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, my phone just rang. My kids will answer it. Oh, yeah. My mom's had a few of her Facebook stolen. A few. She's had to set it up a couple of times. 19. one time I went live on YouTube and through the YouTube app, and I was just, visiting with you guys and the chat, and someone came in. I didn't know who they were, and they were like, yeah, YouTube is usually right on. They send me, notifications of people that are live, and it just almost always gets it right. But in this case, it didn't. I'm like, well, feel free to, get to packing and moving along then. No one said you had to be here. But it just kind of made me laugh because they sounded like they were being complimentary at first, and then they're like, well, I got it wrong this time. I'm like, well, if this isn't your cup of tea, go right on ahead and keep on moving. I don't know. When I see troll, I just start laughing because people are trying to insult you, but it just comes off as comical. And a lot of times it's kids, kids that are not monitored on the app. Yeah, 24 hours. Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those ones I would just remove, like block permanently. I don't know if you can do that, but there you go, DJ. You just found your mod. Yeah, you can just see them coming, right? Yeah, I don't know. I I've seen mods come through or trolls come through, but I guess I haven't experienced too much of it. Oh my gosh, my kids. You guys are funny. I just that's why, when you get to know somebody or they're come into my channel and I know who they are because I've seen them in other people, my friends' lives, like Stars or Jones, like I've seen them around, so I know who you guys are. I know I kind of get to know you through the chat, and I can trust. But we're all just kind of a little community family here. And I think that's awesome because I wanted to do YouTube for so many years. I think 10 years went by that I wanted to do YouTube until finally my husband just said, you're not going to know until you actually just hit record and start. And then, my son is military, and he works for the Space Force, and he taught me all this tech stuff. I don't know a lot of it, but he taught me like how to edit and how to upload and how to store files. Like some technical stuff it seems basic, but if you don't know how to do it, you might like lose your files, you might store them in the wrong place, you might just do it wrong. He taught me how to do a lot of that minor stuff. So if I ever have a computer problem, he's my tech guy. I have him log into my computer and fix it. Yeah, you just started yours. Yeah, DJ. Hi, Jackie. How are you? I just put my pen down for just a second so I could look at the chat. Yeah. And he just kind of like sat down. He came home for a holiday a couple of years ago, and he's like, "Okay, this is how I'm going to have you do it. This is how we're going to store files, and this is what you're going to use to edit. And he just showed me how to use the equipment. And then he actually showed me how to use my camera. And you know what's really funny is my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, she is a photographer. So she kind of taught me so that my camera wasn't so intimidating. It's a Canon M50 that I record on. So she taught me how to use that camera and what settings to have it in order to record. So she taught me about the camera. My son taught me about some of the tech, just, you know, the minor stuff to keep me going. And then if I have a problem, all I have to do is ask him, and he helps me. Bye, KK. Thank you. You're gonna go dye your hair. Fun. Yeah. Yeah, to teach. And that's, you know, where Miss Southern Belle and Joan and Star, they know a lot about tech. So if you have, you know, tech related questions, I know someone will help you. There is nobody in our, you know, community that is a gatekeeper. Someone will tell you or teach you how to do it. So, and I am so thankful for that, because Star taught me so much. KK taught me a lot. Star taught me a lot. Jones taught me a lot. And Miss Southern Belle, she knows a lot. Like her way around YouTube, you know. Some of these people really know their way around YouTube. Yeah. Also, Sherry knows a lot too. KY Philly. She knows a lot about tech, like ins and outs of YouTube. And another thing, what Joan taught me yesterday, I'm gonna in the gallery, like how to make a thumbnail in a gallery. I know how to make a thumbnail on Canva, but I want to make a thumbnail in my gallery on my phone and, you know, see some of these thumbnails. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to do that. And she's like, oh, well, this is how I do mine. I did not know you could do that. So I'm going to play around with that later. I think mostly what it is for me is this community, building a community. You guys, like, everybody kind of just becomes this family, you know? And it's great. Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely. I'll see you soon, DJ. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, and hanging out. I appreciate that very much. We were watching, me and Addie stay up late last night watching. We started Poldark over on Netflix. We started the series over. And she's like, well, aren't you going to come sit in here and watch it? I'm like, no, I have to sit at the table and watch it because I am diamond painting tonight. That one's kind of small, oddly shaped. But that's what I did. I think I worked on this till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yes. Oh, I have been staying warm. Now that the wind's not blowing, I got a nice fire in the fireplace. It's so warm out in the living room. But my room gets kind of cold. So when I have that fire going, my furnace doesn't get the hint that it's supposed to kick on, which is kind of funny. So the rooms get really cold, but the main part of the house stays really warm. Aw, thank you. Yeah, thank you, DJ. I always forget about that. The thumbs up. Thank you for saying that. And I do have StreamYard paid. I think it would be fun to have like a StreamYard diamond painting party and just have people come up. I think I can have like 12 or something. 10 or 12. But then the pictures get smaller and smaller. You know, if you have that many that many people on. I'm listening to what they're doing. I think my husband's back from town. Not sure. Diamond painting party, huh? Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be all diamond painting. It could be just be like whatever whatever you're working on, you know. But I think it's about community and supporting each other and hanging out and teaching and all that, everything all at once. That's one thing I did not do when it was my birthday. I did not go live. This last September, I didn't go live. I didn't go live during Christmas. And I think that we all need, because we're also spread out. So many crafters are so spread out. Not all of us have, you know, a stitching group or a sewing group or somewhere you can just hang out, you know. It's just nice to have that community and to support each other. I think I got all the K's down here. I probably overlooked one or two, but that's okay. Change my color. This is turning out so pretty. I love the way it kind of comes alive with the diamonds getting put on it. Yeah, life happens. You want to know something? Sometimes I reach a point of I don't even want to go on YouTube. I know that, and I don't know if I didn't think I was the only one that went through that, but you know, I've never really heard anybody talk about it. Yeah, I just didn't. Sometimes I just don't even want to go on YouTube. But then I'm like, no, but I want to see my friends, you know, I want to see everybody on YouTube. So but sometimes I don't feel like any social media whatsoever. So this is number 32 in. And I'll probably change the thumbnail or the title of this when I'm done. I'll edit it. This is my Felix diamond painting that I've been working on trying to get it complete before Friday or by Friday. Yeah. I feel ya. Yep. Aw, thank you, Miss Bell. All your little smiley hearts. It's cute. You ever look away from your diamond painting and forget what number you're doing? Like, oh, don't put that diamond on the wrong one. Aw, Miss Bell, stop it. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. Aw. You were one of my first teachers on here. Are you kidding? Holy cow, you taught me so much. Oh, did I show you what was going to be my animal for Star's event this month for her animal theme? Did I show you? I have to show you. It's right here beside me. Let me grab it. Okay. This is it. This is my gift from Miss Southern Belle. She got this for me. I believe you got this at, why can't I think of the restaurant's name? You have to tell me. What? I always forget the name of the restaurant, but they have a gift shop in it. And she got this for me. And this is going to be my painting for Star's event, for animal event. So I got to get this one up and get it going. Yeah, Crystal Art. This one, what was that restaurant that has the gift shop, Miss Southern Belle, that you got this from? I believe you got it from Cracker Barrel, right? Am I right? Am I right? Please tell me I'm right. It's as good as I can recall. Yeah, isn't it so pretty? And another thing that's really cool about this canvas is none of the lines are straight. So you can see they're all like, there's no straight lines up and down. They're bent lines, which is kind of cool. So that's what I'm doing for that event this month. And she was so sweet to get that for me. I was so thankful for that. What time is it? It was 6:15. My time. Yes. Yeah, and I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Cracker Barrel does them anymore. Do they? The last time I was there at a Cracker Barrel was probably, I don't know, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. My kids love their gift shop. So we always have to go there just to go to their gift shop. And the last time I was there, the one that I saw was a Snoopy one. It was like a Charlie Brown one. And that was the last one that I saw. So I didn't get it, but I just don't, I don't think I've seen any more since then there. But I've never like shopped in their store online. Hi, Sherry. Hello. Oh, you haven't been in a long time. Yeah. So the next time I'm trying to think the next time I'm going to be anywhere near a Cracker Barrel, maybe in March. And then I have to be there in May in Billings because that's when my son's getting married in Montana, is in May. My neighbor called me today. It was like, I think her and I are going to run to town tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to take her to town because her cousin got sick. She started having really bad abdominal pain, and apparently she's got some health problems going on with her stomach, and they actually hospitalized her for it. Oh, my husband got home. The dogs are going nuts. That means my husband just got home. I'm not too worried about everything. You know what? I am like, I told him, I said, I'm going live at 5. And you know what that means? He's like, live at 5? He was totally making fun of me. But I said, I already have the pan set up. I have the meatballs are already made. All you have to do is put them in the oven and bake them. And I wrote it all down. So I'm like, then dinner will be ready when I'm done. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. And my husband always tells me, I don't think I can run this place without you. You know, you gotta take care of yourself. How long have I been live? An hour and 15 minutes. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm making some progress here. I kind of wanted to get this whole thing filled in. Right, like right here. So, getting it all filled in. How's your day been, Sherry? How's everybody's weekend been? I'm just about done with winter. And, you know, winter's actually been pretty mild up to this point. So who knows what we got going, what we got coming. I like those emojis, those emotes that are the hand and the mouth. Hey, it's like you're yelling, hey. Yeah. I kind of feel like it's fun to, you know, live stream with someone too, because then the conversation just keeps going, can keep going. Otherwise, I kind of get in my own head and I get really quiet for a minute. It was a rest day. I'm glad. I'm glad you need those days, Sherry. You're always going. Yeah. You started diamond painting again? What are you working on? Yeah, right now they're getting dinner ready, so all I have to do when I'm done here is go eat, and then I'm going to get right back to it. Okay. Mm. Are you in your diamond painting house? Your craft house? Not all of us get to say we have a whole craft house. Oh, you're working on a she shed. I have she shed. Darn it. And I have no business having another start, but I have 2 new starts coming up. I just want to have some finishes too. Oh, you're in your den? Yeah. Okay. Passion for art says working on sunflowers in the country, mason jar. Oh, mason jars painting. Oh, pretty. Sunflowers and mason jars. That sounds beautiful. I love sunflowers. Love them. Oh, okay. Continue that organizing. I can't wait to see it. Cannot wait to see it. I mean, you've kind of given us little, little clips of it here and there, but yeah. Reorganizing. Oh, you're doing that too? Oh my gosh. I didn't even put that on yet. I have a full reorganizing system for all of my store drills, and I have not shared it yet. I might just record myself putting the drills away. So, but yeah, I've been reorganizing. I'm working on that too. I'm so excited to get those reorganized. Yes. I should show you the cross stitch that I started, but it's in the living room. I didn't even think about it. When I came in here to do my live, all I thought about was diamond painting. Oh yeah, you keep diamond dots separate, and you know what? I used to be like the all store anything diamond storage person. I mean, I didn't care if it was acrylic. I didn't care where it came from. I didn't care if it was resin. I just didn't care. I just stored it. Well, now I care. So if it's Diamond Art Club, I always keep it separate. If I know they're resin, I keep them separate, but I always compare the colors. I've always been really partial to making sure the colors match, but I never cared where the drills came from, and I am so particular now. Oh, bye, Jackie. Have an amazing evening. Have an amazing evening. Yeah. So when I go through and I'm storing them, I'm just gonna really pay attention to the drill storage. But that's gonna be a huge deal. A huge deal. I actually have a floss storage too that I have not put up yet either. So because I want to be able to, like, if I need a floss, want to be able to like numerically just see it and grab it. And right now all my DMCs are just kind of floating around. that's cool. That's cool, Dee. Yeah. I know when Tita was showing some of the ones that she got from Hobby Lobby, I'm like, my Hobby Lobby didn't have that. I was just a Hobby Lobby not too long ago, and they did not have what Tita was showing. I'm like, that's not fair. How come my Hobby Lobby didn't get it? Hmm. It's kind of weird that Hobby Lobby doesn't carry Diamond Art Club anymore. It's weird, even weirder that you can get it at Walmart. My Walmart does not have a diamond painting section. I think it's criminal. Why do these other Walmarts have diamond painting sections? Mine does not. I'm like, I maybe see once a year, twice a year, they put some diamond dots out, but nope. Oh, they are? Oh, that's amazing, Sherry. Yes. Has its head tilted like a puppy. Oh. Just a second. Just a second. Don't go anywhere, you guys. I'm right here. Just a second. Okay, sorry. I had forgotten to take my medicine. Last time I was at Walmart looked. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why they would, because it's I don't see how diamond painting's ever not gonna be big. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to whack the camera. Hit my head on it. You're back, DJ. Feet in your face. I'm gonna go do that too when I'm done with this live. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, and I'm just gonna keep going on this. I was kind of thinking about laying it out flat so you could see it the full diamond painting laid flat. What'd you have for dinner, DJ? I really just want like a hot soup, so maybe I'll just make some bone broth after I'm done eating, and that can be my warm drink. That's how my husband is, DJ. He has to eat like 4 to 6 times a day. 7:30. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't eat. I eat my dinner and then I won't eat again until I. Usually it's one meal a day, one OMAD, but sometimes I'll eat lunch and then dinner. But I only allow myself that eating window from it's like noon to 6. But I only eat twice and I don't snack. I'm not allowed to snack because once I start snacking, I don't stop and I'll eat all hours of the night and it's just really bad. It's just really bad habit to get into. Yeah. Chicken and noodles. Ooh, that sounds really good. I want to figure out how to make like a protein pasta so I can have pasta. Hmm. Joan makes really good chicken noodle soup. She makes homemade bone broth and then she makes her soup out of that and she's done videos on it. My husband can't do that. He's like, I don't know how you do that. Well, I guess if you're eating a protein only diet, you really don't get hungry. You just because it's like everything is so fulfilling that I don't get hungry. I eat till I'm full and I literally stay full for hours and hours and hours. I think it's just the protein and the fats that keep you satiated. You've always been that way. Yeah. Well, I have these weight challenges, and if I'm not careful, it gets away from me very, very easily. And the older I get, the harder it is to lose. And then your hormones get all out of whack, when you get older. And I go from 120 to 180. I don't know, like, what in the heck? How did that happen? I know how it happened. I just, had a sugar addiction and I needed to get it under control. And the only way I can do that is through the carnivore diet. Because otherwise I have no self-control. None. I know, aren't they? Oh my gosh, yeah, my body's like a crazy pill. And it's refusing to let go of the weight. It says, nope, I lost 20. And it's like, nope, I'm done. I'm not losing anymore. I just want to be healthy. Weight aside, I just want to be healthy. I want to feel healthy, I don't want to feel old anymore. I want to feel energetic like I did in my 20s. And I used to be able to clean my house on a Saturday, like the whole thing. I get everything done and have it be immaculate and scrub the floors and do all that. When I was 20, when I was in my 20s, it was all great. Even in part of my 30s, I could, all the way up till about 35 when I started really slowing down. But now at 50, 51, I'm like, You really have to work to get that weight off. Yeah. It's just about feeling good, yeah. Oh, Joan's eating her hamburger soup tonight. Ugh. You always have hamburger soup? Hamburger soup or chicken noodle, right? Homemade chicken noodle soup. Yum. When I make homemade chicken noodle soup, I always make it with egg noodles. It's my favorite. But I prefer to make the soup from my homemade corn broth. I need to make another batch of it. Can't do flour, yeah. Oh, you don't do noodles? No noodles? Yeah. So when I'm like eating like this, I would make it with no noodles at all. I would just make it with chicken and broth and the vegetables, and maybe some carrots and celery and onions, stuff like that. But I would never add noodles for something that I want to eat. And I can have soups, like the hamburger soup would probably be fine. It just can't have the pastas and stuff like that. Because once I start that, there is no stopping it. I'll go crazy. Go crazy with those carbs. I don't know if I'll be able to get this whole section done. I'm trying to find the V. Ooh, I can smell the meatballs. They smell really good. V is number 6. My husband's not just gotta eat 5 or 6 times a day plus snacks, but he has to eat at special times, and he always has to have multiple things on his plate. He's like, well, what about, I gotta have a starch, I gotta have a veggie, I gotta have a protein, I gotta have mashed potatoes. I mean, he literally, it's really funny because that's just how his brain works. So this carnivore thing has got him all twisted in a knot because he's like, what? Just eat meat? No, like, plate full of all these extras? And I'm like, no, just meat. If you want a side, have a fried egg, have some bacon, have some your sides are more protein. And he's like, oh, that just sounds awful. I'm like, honey, it doesn't have to be forever. You just need to feel well, We can't be eating the way we did in our 20s. It's not the same when you get older and you're in your 50s and you've got a family to take care of, and just have to take better care of ourselves, because one day we're going to want to see our grandkids, Yeah, meat and potatoes. That's how he's always been. Yeah, like you were when you were a teenager. Never had a weight problem until I stopped smoking at 56. Yeah. 15 years ago. Yeah, I stopped smoking about 12 years ago, and drinking, because I couldn't have one without the other. So I just stopped all of it. And that smoking was as hard for me quitting that as quitting sugar, which is extremely hard. So yeah, but the weight started coming on. I started having weight problems when I was in my, I would say when about 40 plus. So probably for the last 12 years I've had to pay more close attention. To my health. You just made homemade meatloaf and mashed potatoes. That's one of my husband's favorite meals. And I can make a carnivore meatloaf with no crackers, no carbs in it. And your binder, instead of crackers, is pork rinds. Yeah. My mother-in-law, my husband's mom, has been the same way her whole life. She's in her mid-60s, still the same weight. She used to smoke. She quit smoking, still the same weight. She's been through, like, her body's been through a lot of changes, still the same weight. And I'm like, I can kind of envy that. Like, a little bit. I wish it was that easy. Not everybody can just stay the same weight. My husband's the same way. He loses weight really easy and he doesn't gain it, and he can eat 5-6 times a day and he won't gain a pound. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys, something to do with your guys' metabolism that has to be genetic, because that does not work for me. If I tried to do that, oh man, I would be inflamed all the time. Oh, you're 5'3"? I used to be 5'8". I'm 5'6.5" now. Yeah. Size 3 jeans. See, when I'm 120, I wear about a 0 to 2. But, I mean, I'm not guaranteed that I'll be able to get back down there. To be honest, I'm not trying. I'm just going to be happy if I feel well. But weight used to really mean a lot to me, and that was when I was young. It's not a big deal to me now. It's more about feeling good. I think feeling good is what you start to strive for when you start feeling older. You start noticing, like, things changing, things aging, you just start feeling kind of more run down and tired a lot. I think you just want to feel better rather than really caring about your weight. Like, how do you feel, He's 16. Oh, okay. Yeah. Went to nicotine gum until I started having stomach pain from the gum, and started Mentos. Yeah. Then quit the gum too. Husband's using a prescription. Okay. Yeah. I actually used to, in order to quit smoking, I went to the pouches, which is chewing. And then I went to the nicotine gum. And then I just like, okay, now it's time to let it go. Let it go. It doesn't need to be in your life anymore. You've had this in your life almost your whole life, and it's time to let it go. And it was just a mental switch that happened. And I felt good after that I was able to let it go. But I couldn't have an occasional drink either. So I had to let them both go. There was a time when I could have one drink, and that was like on our anniversary if we went out to dinner, but then that started making me sick. So I can't have any alcohol whatsoever. I'm allergic to it. It will make me sick. Yeah. You only sleep around 5 hours a night? Yeah. Yep, you may as well get up and move, right? I think I've been getting last night I got like 4 hours. If I sleep too hard and too good, I know this sounds really weird, but if I sleep too good, I will wake up with the worst migraine. And if I just rest for a few hours and then get up and move, I tend to feel better. So, but if I go into a deep sleep, it seems like I always wake up in more pain and a migraine. You're back. Southern Belle. What did you have for dinner? So retired, yeah, 2 to 3 hours. And plus, I've noticed that my ability to sleep has gone way down. Like, I can go through phases of no sleep for a week, going on 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night for a week. And I swear it's from the phases of the moon. I like my coffee. My coffee is the one indulgence that I have. I mean, if I had to give it up, I would, but that would be a have to, because it's my one indulgence that I have. I don't eat any candy, don't have any, no, none of the other stuff, and the coffee is my indulgence. That's crazy, DJ. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped sleeping good at about, I've noticed that my pattern of sleeping has gotten way worse since 45 on. You guys see how much of this I've gotten filled in? This is just cool. I'm sure I'm missing some. I'll get back around to it. It's okay. But I wanted to get this bottom half, this bottom section done here, and then I'll just move it down. Sometimes I flip my canvas. It really just depends on how big my canvas is. Your sleep has gotten better. Okay. Okay, Miss Southern Belle, this one I'm going to try to complete by Friday when I start my new Felix. So this is my Felix that I've been working on with Joan, like Felix Friday, and I'm going to try to have this one done by Friday. Maybe number 24. And since yesterday, I've moved from about halfway through the vase over. When I got done with Joan, I think I was right about here and kind of like moving my way this way. So this I've done since last night and tonight, this afternoon. But I'm going to try to get it done by Friday. Anybody going to place any bets? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Because I want to start the one that you got me, Miss Belle, and I want to start the one for Felix Friday, the next product review. Okay, the grounding. Yeah. I actually have the grounding sheets. My husband says they did the opposite for him. I have the grounding sheets and pillowcase, actually. And he thinks they messed his sleep up. And I don't know if that's possible, if that's a thing. I don't know if I've read enough on the studies of those sheets, but I noticed that I slept better with them, but he said he didn't, and he's the breadwinner, so he's the one who needs to sleep. So I do whatever I can to make sure he gets his sleep. So I try to keep everything down to a minimum and try to help him get as good a sleep as possible. Thank you, retired Red. No betting here, TJ. Right? No betting, no betting. No, but that's my goal, is to get this one done by Friday so I can start another one. But during this week, I'm going to start the horse one too. So. We will see. Thank you. You think it helped? Your husband says it helped him too. Do you think? Did he say anything about it helping, like with any kind of pain level or, anything like that? Because I heard that it was supposed to help you get better sleep, and then in turn help with pain. But if I get too deep of sleep, I wake up in more pain. So. Yeah, for the most part. Okay, Dee, have a good night. Okay, DJ. Mission piece done by the end of the week. Then I have to frame it, right? He has for our mouth too. Yeah, see, he has the same thing I have. That's what I was thinking, Sherry. His pain level decreased by 70%. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a few things I have to do in order to keep my pain level down, and one of them is to make sure that I'm going to the chiropractor regularly, and the other one is occasionally getting a massage, but physical therapy's been helping a bit too. So, have a good night, Dee. Hi, Marines, Army Mom, how are you? Yeah, I've been going to the same chiropractor for, I don't know. Well, I've gone through a couple, but the one I've been going to has been really good. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but you just reach a fatigue level of, I've just had it. I don't want to go into any more doctors. I don't want to go to the chiropractor. But then again, it doesn't really benefit anyone for me to be like that. It's just, I get so sick of appointments, constant appointments to try to feel better. 1988, holy cow. I was 14 in 1988. I want that t-shirt that says, "Be patient with me, I was born in the 1900s. You're not going anymore. Yeah. And that's the same reason why, Sherry, why I have been having to go to the physical therapist, because of my shoulder has bone spur in it. Arthritic changes and stuff like that. And then I got tendonitis in my shoulder, so I find it very hard to move my right shoulder. Number 26. And that's kind of been what's holding me back from doing a lot of stuff. So physical therapy's helped a lot. She's been really good. Seems like she really knows her stuff. So and water therapy helps too, like going in a pool and decompressing the spine. So if you can get into, that doesn't want to come off of there. If you can get into a pool, that would probably help the spine too. When you were right out of school, the 50s were awesome. Being in your 50s or the 50s a year? So far, 50s hasn't been bad. I just wish my body didn't feel the age. Working and lurking. Okay, DJ. Need to shush and work on this canvas. Okay, yeah. 60s are great. Well, I don't mind being in my 50s, though it feels weird to say it. Like, but it's just, age is just a number, right? So it's been a rough, but it's been rough ever since I had my son at 40. So, oops, someone's spam hearting. Who's spam hearting? Age is just a number. Yes. Some days I wake up and that number slaps me in the face. I'm like, no. But then I'm like, okay, I'm okay. Don't dwell. Just move on. Don't dwell on it. Just move on and enjoy your family and your crafting, and you know, it just is nice to think of it differently and not dwell on the number. Do these E's. Yes, I had Jace when I turned 40. I turned 40 in September, on September 28th, and Jace was born October 12th. Yeah. I had my first one when I was 21, Addie. Or not Addie, Vanessa. And then I had my last one when I was 40. It is fact. Shush your mouth and get to work. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Oh, that's funny. Welcome. Are you diamond painting? I'm going to get this section done. And then I'm going to go eat dinner. And then I'm going to continue with this. I might stitch a little while, but you're listening to Diamond Painting too. Working and looking. Yep, I don't mind. It's kind of like keeping each other company while we're working on our canvases. think that's all the EO. There's 2 more. I think that's all of them. Okay. That was a pretty pink. Okay, what are you working on? DAC what? Jewels of the Sea. Ooh. Yeah, between them. Oh my gosh. Marines and Army Mom. Holy cow. Oh, pretty. Be gentle butterfly. 9 months and 90. Oh. Oh my gosh. Marines and Army Mom. It's gonna make me cry. Wow. Wow. I am so sorry. Yeah, there's a 16-year age gap between my oldest and my youngest. 16 year? Hold on. No, 20 year. Because Vanessa's 31 and Jace is 11. So 20-year age gap. Number 13. Just need a couple of these. Seems like there was a few more spread out. There's one. I am TR, people. TR. Hi, TR. Okay, those dots aren't deep. Well, see a couple of them. Guys, this is turning to be such a beautiful painting. How is TR doing? Revisit, and again. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Awesome. Aw. Thank you. I'm happy to see you in here. I feel like I don't get to see you guys enough or something. This is like the prettiest, I mean, not the prettiest, but dang near close to it. It's the prettiest green. I love this green, and I don't know if the light's really doing it justice, but it is so pretty. Awesome, TR. Yeah, I've been wanting to do one too. I was gonna wait until I hit 2,000, but the numbers aren't moving. It's kind of weird. It's like the numbers just stopped. They just stopped. But I mean, 19. It's okay. We'll get there one day. There's no point in being in a hurry. Kind of just doing the little peck and find, fill in. I kind of want to, once I get this little, those last few in, I'm going to take it down off the stand and lay it flat. Can't believe I overlooked that. $214. Oh, you're doing good, TR. Oh, okay. You've been like saying that one would be good for a giveaway, or that one. Yeah. Oh, this does not want to let go of that. Sometimes the glue dot does not want to let go. Do the plus sign next. Where is that at? Number 22. Oh, you've been doing some crocheting. Okay. That's really cool. I've been working on a couple of quilts too, like the Afghan crochet quilts. And oh my gosh, it is turning out. It's taken me a long time to make it though, because it's for a king size bed. And yeah, I don't work on it every day. I probably would have been done with it a long time ago, but I don't work on it every day. Your niece does crochet. Oh, fun. My mom and I, yeah, we crochet together. Sometimes I just sit and crochet on my blanket. Okay, that is symbol 16. I have a pair of socks that I should probably start knitting on and getting done. I have a doily, 2 doilies that I've been crocheting. 2 Afghans. $50 on the 24th. Oh, yeah, retired red. See, that's one of the things that after you do it for so long, your tension just, you kind of get to understand what kind of crocheter you are. If your tension is too tight or if it's loose, like you just kind of start to understand if you need to go up a hook size, down a hook size. Let's see, where is this number 5? That is the half moon. I should get out the Afghan and show you guys. It's really big. It's probably 1.5 to 2 feet away from being done to cover a king size bed. But I don't work on it all the time. After I'm done with that though, I still have to weave in all the ends. Oh, no worry, TR. No worries. Get those phone calls, you got to answer them. I mean, unless it's a solicitor, and you don't have to. Okay, I need number 23. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Number 23. That's capital P. Make sure there's one there. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Wendy. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will have to show you. Let me get all these. I mean, I don't care if there's a few that I can fill in later. But I'll fill in these P's and then I'll grab it. I don't have my doilies in here because I usually, when I sit on those, they're out by the couch. They're right at on the side of the couch, so they're just kind of not right next to me at the moment. But I do have my crochet blanket here. I'm trying to remember the YouTube channel that I got the pattern from for this big old Afghan. I think it's Daisy Farm Stitches. That just came to my head. Daisy Farm Stitches, I think. She's got a lot of like baby blanket patterns. Like when she started, her kids started having kids and she started becoming a grandma, she just started making all these baby blankets and patterns and stuff for her grandkids. And she just started a YouTube channel about it, and she's pretty big now. But at the time when I first discovered her, she was just starting out. So probably 10 years ago. Okay, I think that's pretty well. That's good for now. For the P's, I'll get to I'll have to finish up the last few later. And then roll the scroll it down. But that's a really, the way it's like going, you can see where it's not diamond painted versus where the drills are laid down and how pretty the colors get. So I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Because I want to show you guys something. I'm just going to move some stuff here. Give me one moment. Okay. I wanted to lay it down so you can kind of see the whole painting, but that means that I have to take it off of the, this is just my cover minder here. And then you can kind of get a feel for how big it is too. Okay. I have it, like, I get it all set up. This is my little table that because I can't look down for a long period of time because of my neck. So I put it up on one of these desks and this is the non-slip mat that I put underneath of it so that it won't slip around. Okay. I'm gonna have to raise up my camera. I don't know if it's gonna maybe the whole thing. Sorry. Let's see. There. I mean, you're seeing it pretty good. I think part of the problem is the lighting. But if I pull this back, you won't see as much glare from the ring light. But that's the whole thing. So I've gotten probably a quarter of it done, which probably took me about 3 diamond painting sessions. So if I sit down for 5 hours, I might be able to get about half the next quarter, maybe about half of this done. But the colors just really are turning out so pretty. There. So you can see the diamond painted part versus the undiamond painted part. And this is a Feelook. I just found it on their website and I love their company. Flourishing Lilies is what it's called on the Feelook website. So that's the one I've been working on that I want to get done by Friday. So I got to get the rest of this done from now until next Friday. Let's hope I can do it. So let me grab that blanket. I keep it out so that I remind myself to work on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. My camera just went, hello. Probably because I threw the blanket over the cord. This is it. It's I believe it's Daisy Farm Stitches is her. Sorry, I'm not trying to make everybody dizzy. But this is the one I've been working on. Yeah, it's a crochet pattern. And you might not be able to see like how big it is, but right now it about covers my whole bed. I've got about another foot to go. So when I'm done, I'm going to have to weave in all the edge. It's crazy big, like crazy big. But I love to crochet. I can't even tell you how big this is. Except if you know how big a king size bed is, it's about there. But isn't that the prettiest daisy pattern? I think it's called the daisy stitch or something like that. So, and I think the one she did was white, gray, and peach. It was a really pretty peach, but I chose this mint green. But this, once it's done, yes, this will be over my bed. So there's one really hard thing about this pattern. If you find it on Daisy Farm Stitches on YouTube, is the hard thing is how to begin and end your row. If you remember how you, because the rows are really wide, if you remember how you started it, you will remember how to end it. But by the time you get there, it's such a wide blanket that you're like, how did I start this? I don't know. So I'm gonna do something here real quick. You're gonna see my wall for just a second. And now, let me see. I'm gonna flip my camera. Hi. Okay. I am standing. So that is what I have been working on, and I know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I think I might be too good for weaving in the ends. There's a few things I have not completed on some of my other not cross stitch, but I'd have to show it to you. I'm trying to move stuff around. Overwhelming myself. So there's a couple of things I have not done. Number one, this is an Afghan that I sewn, it is a quilt. So I'm trying to get the camera right. This is a quilt that I sewed, and it was from an It's So Emma pattern from Fat Quarter Shop, and then the material was all from Lori Holt. So I still haven't. I have the binding on. I just haven't hand stitched it yet. I have to hand stitch the binding on all the way around. I have it on one side. I just haven't stitched it on. So I have to finish that. I have way too many projects. So I completed this granny stripe blanket a long time ago. However, see all the loose hanging threads? I still haven't woven in. I'm like too good to weave in the ends, I guess. I don't know. I need to weave in the ends. But this one I made just wide enough to throw over you and cover your feet and everything when you're laying on a chair. Thank you. Oh, my hair is getting staticky. So this is another one, but I made it long enough to cover all of your feet. So nothing's worse than when you go to sit down, you want to cover up on a chair, but it doesn't cover your feet and go up to your neck. So I made it long enough to cover my feet and go all the way up to my neck. So those are my quilts. I have another one that I'm working on, but that's out in the living room. I don't know. I have another diamond painting that I'm going to unbox later. Probably tomorrow. I have this one. I'll unbox this one tomorrow. Isn't that so pretty? John Stewart, Sunset Beauty. It's so pretty. So, yeah, I've got plenty of stuff to do. My room is so cold. Oh, it's so cold in here. Yeah. So it is really pretty diamond painting. So, but I'm gonna go eat dinner, you guys. I'm hungry. And I am so thankful you guys came and hung out with me today. Thank you so much. When it comes to diamond paintings, I love lighthouses. And that's another, I believe that might be why I like this Luca S kit so much, is cross stitch kit, because there's a cabin here, all of the floral, and this lighthouse. Isn't that so pretty? Like, it's a Gold's collection, Luca S. My camera's mirrored, so I'm like, not sure which way to go. Balloons over Sunset Cove. But it's not a stamped cross stitch, so this one will be a full coverage, and I'm gonna have to really pay attention, full close attention. You have a beautiful night too. Oh, I'm so happy to show you. Yeah, I'll enjoy dinner. Yeah, I am hungry. I'm trying to, usually I keep it on the channel, I try to keep it pretty tamed down, because it can be so overwhelming to show so many different things. But it is such a beautiful can. I would like to find this in a diamond painting, but I don't even know. I don't know if that's even possible, if there is such a thing. Balloons over Sunset Cove. But that's another cross stitch that I want to start. But I've been really like into the stamped ones, because that relaxes my brain. I don't have to overthink things, because full coverage is so hard to focus on. If you're distracted in any way, you can lose your place, make a misstep somewhere. It would make a beautiful diamond painting, wouldn't it? And I kind of wonder who did the artwork, like who the artist is. I'm not seeing it. I just know it's from Luca S. Oh, Nikki Bomi. It says right here. It says Nikki Bomi. One of my favorite artists. I had no idea. I just now noticed that. And you can see like all of the flosses are back here on these, they're long strips, and they're all, yeah. You too, Marines and Army Mom. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I am so thankful for you. And I'll keep in touch. I might do a stitching video. I don't know. I might just put up a stitching video. I recorded a bunch. I recorded a bunch of stitching, and like beaded cross stitch, I recorded a bunch. So I don't know what I'll put up. But I love you guys. And I'll see you. I'll see you later. Good night, Joan. Good night, Marines and Army Mom, Retired Red, DJ, Sherry. Thank you, Miss Southern Belle, for all your generosity. I appreciate it. It's never expected, but greatly appreciated. Wendy, everybody in here, thank you for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it so much. And even the workers and lurkers. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Okay.